Hi, everyone. This is Robert Asencio again for Let's Talk with Robert Asencio. We're at Miami's community newspapers, as you know. And today, I wanted to talk about the elections, upcoming elections. I know it's a little early for a lot of people. I know many people still have the fatigue from 2020, but we know that very important key positions are coming up for election. We know that in Miami-Dade County, at the County Board of Commissioners, there's 5 seats that are going to be vacated this cycle, 2022. With us for Commission District 2, which is one of the seats that's going to be vacated by a termed out or Commissioner Jean Monestein. We have a candidate, Marleine Bastein. How are you? Welcome.
Thank you so much. Wonderful. And thank you for having me this morning.
I'm so happy to have you here, Marleine. Can I call you Marleine?
Yes, of course. Can I call you Robert?
Absolutely.
Or Robert?
I like that. So here's what we know that it's a crowded field, right? That people have filed for the race to run for Commission District 2. We know that there was 9 people have filed, 3 of them dropped out, so it's really a 6-person race.
Mhm.
And you're a candidate. You're one of the top tier candidates. Have been leading the pack for quite a while in fundraising and activities. And for the community's perspective, who do not know this great woman here, public servant. She's a graduate of Florida International University. She has her master's degree in social work. She's a licensed clinical social worker. She's the founder of a globally recognized organization called let me get it right, Family Action Network Movement. She's a former chair of the Florida Immigration Coalition, FLIC, vice chair of Haitian American Grassroots Coalition. That's amazing. She's a mother. She's an entrepreneur. She's a businesswoman, a social person. So welcome. Tell the audience who you are.
First of all, let me say thank you for having me this morning. It is a pleasure to be talking to you. I've been living in this community for the past 40 years. I arrived here in 1981, and 2 days after I arrived, I started volunteering at the now defunct HRC,
Okay.
which was fighting for the basic rights of refugees in the early 80s. And I'm a mother of 3, like you indicated. I'm a divorced mother of 3 sons, no daughters. And then since I arrived, really, I've been very involved in our community. I started as volunteers. Then I was hired as a paralegal at HRC. And then while I was working at HRC as a paralegal, I was trained by some of the best immigration lawyers in the nation. Some of them are still around, working in different firms. While I was there, I was going to school full time. Right,
Okay.
I was working full time and going to school full time. And after I obtained my MSW, I was hired by Jackson Memorial Hospital, where I worked with families and children with HIV/AIDS, sickle cell anemia, and cancer.
Mhm.
There, I had a chance to work with, diverse groups of people from all over the world. We know Jackson is a county hospital. And after 13 years at Jackson, I realized that there was a void because we had a lot of refugees being released from the community at the time. And there was a need to provide, wraparound services to help them adjust to their new lives in the U.S. That's how the idea of starting Family Action Network Movement came to me. Before, as you probably may know, it was called Haitian Women of Miami.
That's right.
However, as we started to diversify our services and reached out to more people throughout Miami-Dade County, there was a need to change the name. And believe it may sound easy, but it was not. We went through a 3 to 5 year process because some people thought we could still, provide services to people from Cuba, from Venezuela, from Nicaragua, from Salvador, from Haiti, and then still call it, Haitian Women of Miami. But at the end, we felt that it was better through focus groups and community dialogues, which I strongly believe in. We changed the name to Family Action Network Movement. And then there, just like I did at HRC, just like I did at Jackson for 13 years. For the past 30 years, I've been providing, the firm has been providing wraparound services in, job training, computer training, economic development, programs for children, after school programs for children. What we do at firm basically is to provide wraparound services to strengthen families, because we believe that strong families make strong communities.
That is so true. So,
Yeah.
so I know that, I'm glad you're mentioning everything you've done,
Mhm.
because I suspect that's why you're running for the county commission. Why are you running for the county commission?
Exactly. I'm running to continue to work on policies, right, to make an impact, a positive impact in the lives of the constituents of Miami-Dade County. I've been doing it for the past 40 years.
Yeah.
And then when I'm elected, I will be doing it in a bigger scale. I will have the opportunity to change the life of, more
So
than
shaping
I've been
policy.
doing. Yes.
Let me ask you this question. What are the issues? Because look, at the end of the day, like I was sharing with you offline, those people that run for office, they generally begin to talk about themselves, but really people want to know what you're going to do for them.
Yes.
There's a lot of pain being experienced in Dade County.
Mhm.
There's a lot of issues with jobs. There's a lot of issues with people are underemployed, underpaid. The housing is going, the cost of living is going up drastically. Transportation is really hard for a lot of people, childcare. So let's talk about the districts. I mean, the area that District 2 covers. What are the
Mhm.
cities that it
Mhm.
covers?
So District 2 covers part of Miami, right? Part of Little Haiti. It's a very diverse district with over 180,000, people, voters. A part of Biscayne Garden, part of Opaloka, North Miami Beach,
Mhm.
where I live, and the city of North Miami. And then,
Wow.
yes,
180 some odd thousand voters.
voters. Yeah. Yeah. It's a
So
very diverse group of people.
I know you've been out on the trail talking to a lot of people because your name keeps resonating, right?
Mhm.
And people were always saying, you have to talk to Marleine Bastein. You have to talk to her. You're going to get her on because she has some ideas. Uh, can you share what your platform specifically is with to help those people who are currently hurting?
Mhm.
How are you going to help them?
Yeah. So the difference with my candidacy is that the work that I will be doing as a commissioner, I've been doing it for 30 years, as I said. And not only that, we provide wraparound services to help people get better jobs, right? To get them access to affordable housing, which we believe is a basic human rights, access to healthcare. But we also give our members the tools. We don't call them clients, because calling our people clients entail that we have to do everything for them. And then that's not what Family Action Network movement has been about for the past 30 years. What we do, we provide wraparound services to strengthen families, and then we give them the tools to contribute to their own development and empowerment. We also organize around issues of importance, and then we've led several campaigns, such as the TPS campaigns. We've led it since the 1990s. That gives people from Haiti, from El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, and more recently Venezuela, temporary protected status. We've been organizing around comprehensive immigration reform. We've been organizing around good jobs, because we believe that families need good jobs to take care of themselves and their children. Everybody wants security and safety, and they want a better life for their children. And we've been, organizing around that. But not only that, we've been helping people to create jobs by giving them the training to do it, because we know that our community, our economy is strong with a very empowered, or constituency. We also provide access to healthcare, which is I've done when I was at Jackson, that I continue to do at FUM, and when I'm elected, I will continue to do that. Housing crisis. I work, like you indicated, I've been working a lot in the neighborhood, in District 2, and then throughout Miami-Dade County, and people are having a hard time to pay rent. Housing we have a housing crisis, and we've been helping people, partnering with the the local governments to make sure that people have access, right? And then to make sure that they keep their homes and to be able to afford rents. We will continue to do that as a commissioner. In terms of home ownership, we have a lot of elderlies who are on fixed income. They have sometimes they have problems. We help them. We connect them to resources. And as a commissioner, I will develop public private partnerships to make sure that we create affordable housing for people, because we don't want our children, when they come from college, we don't want them to leave, to go back and leave because they cannot afford housing. We believe the housing crisis is a serious issue, and as I walk through the district, it comes back over and over again.
So will you
Yeah.
support the mayor's move? I know that she just recently announced, declared a state of emergency in Miami-Dade County when it comes to rent and housing
Yes.
for providing assistance. But will you support the mayor in finding better assistance? Because there's a fine balance
Mhm.
between homeowner property rights
Mhm.
and renters.
Yes.
So,
exactly.
do you have any thoughts on that and
So-
how to go about better providing assistance to the constituents?
Yeah, so there is a crisis right now,
Mhm.
and what the mayor is doing, and that I fully support, is to try to provide like immediate, assistance to those who are hurting right now. But we do know that in Miami-Dade County and in South Florida, we do need a more comprehensive plan to address the housing crisis. So what I will do is work with my fellow commissioners and the mayor to develop public-private partnerships to build more affordable housing. But at the same time, we need to make sure that we invest in those who are already homeowners so that they don't lose their homes.
Yeah.
So on the one hand, we want to develop more rental housing, because over 60% of folks in Miami-Dade County, they are renters.
Mhm.
Yeah, they rent. So we need to help them to be able to continue to afford affordable, because we don't want them to leave. We don't want
Yeah.
them to live in Miami-Dade County,
I think
to leave Miami-Dade County. And at the same time, we need to build a more affordable housing.
you touch on a few things as you were talking about what you did with FAM, right?
Mhm.
Can we call it FAM?
Fun.
Fun.
Yeah, you
Okay.
got it. You
So
get it.
so you spoke about workforce development.
Yeah.
And I think often, many people got caught up in the $15 an hour wage, right? But reality is it takes more than $15 an hour, earning $15 an hour to survive in Miami-Dade County.
Especially these days.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So I think that there needs to be growth in the area of training people to be able to apply and retain or qualify for those higher earning jobs.
Yes. So, and that's what we've been doing at FARM. We've been training the people. We have a program in 90 days. If they are not fully literate, we help them become fully literate. If they don't know how to use the computer, right after they learn English, we have English. We offer English classes. They learn how to use the computer, and then we provide them job training, because our economy, relies on the service industry.
Yeah.
People travel from all over the world to come to South Florida, and you need workers. So, in order for us to keep the workers, to keep the economy growing, they need a place to stay. So the beauty about this is that at FAM, that's what we've been doing for 30 years, to create jobs, invest in businesses, in small and big businesses,
Mhm.
develop micro and macro businesses, which I believe in, because in order for us to grow as a community, right, we must create jobs. And then one of the best ways to do it is to invest in small and big businesses. So I believe that I have the experience. I have the passion to serve, because that's what I've been doing since I came here in 1981. I have the experience. I'm a hard worker, and I have a passion to serve. Since I was 8 years old in my native land, I used to volunteer in my parents' schools. They taught me at an early age the importance of service, the importance of give back, the importance of helping those who are less fortunate. And then since I came here, I'll continue to do. This
So I
job.
think I heard you right when you said you have strong values in family, keeping family together. And I think that's admirable that you want to keep our children and our children's children now in the area that they grew up or that they're from, so they
Yes.
don't have to leave.
Yes.
So that I appreciate. But tell the audience, why they should vote for you as their next county commissioner in District 2.
I am asking you for your vote, and then I'm asking you to vote for Marleine Bastein for Miami-Dade County Commission District 2, because for the past 40 years, I've been providing life-saving services to change the lives of thousands and thousands of constituents in Miami-Dade County. I've been developing and working on policies to create jobs, to connect people to affordable housing, to help small and big businesses, to help provide services to the elderlies. Basically, in a nutshell, I've been working to impact the lives of the constituents of Miami-Dade County, not only District 2 of Miami-Dade County, for the past 40 years. I have the experience. I am a hard worker. And then I also have the passion to serve you, because I believe that our democracy is stronger when we have very strong families, because strong families make strong communities. I ask you for your support and your vote, because I am someone who will always work for you. I will always work for you.
I think the appropriate phrase is, I will continue to work for you.
I will
because
continue
it seems
to
like
work
you've been
for you.
working for them for a
Yes,
long time.
Yeah.
So if they want to get a hold of you, where does the audience get a hold of you
Or
or your campaign to help?
Yes. So our headquarters is located at 5690 Northwest 7th. And our phone number is 305-317-8292. 305-317-8292. Marleine Bastien for District 2.
Wow. Website? You want to give them the website?
www.votemarlenebastien.com.
We have a great county. I think we can agree with that. We have a destination of choice by many, or a preference by many globally. I think our county commissioners, the work that our county commissioners do and the importance of what they do is often overlooked, if you will, by the average community person. But reality is that just about everything the commissioners vote on impacts
Exactly.
every day's life.
Exactly.
We have an
Exactly.
issue with traffic. How do you feel about that?
Oh, yes. And then, when I was talking about my priorities, I mentioned jobs, I mentioned affordable housing, I mentioned elderly services, I mentioned public safety and traffic. We must address the traffic issue. And I think I don't think this is an issue that one commissioner can solve. I believe that we all need to work together and develop partnership, public-private partnerships, to find a comprehensive solution to the parking. In District 2, for example, I have a lot of voters who told me they'd love to be able to run and to jog and to bicycle in District 2, but yet we don't have any sidewalk. We don't have any sidewalks. We have flooding issues. A lot of some of them would like to jog at night. We don't have enough lighting. So there is a need for us to have a comprehensive plan to address the traffic issue, traffic and transit, because we need to be able to get people to work fast, because Florida is the capital of the Americas.
Yes, it is.
We have people coming from all over the world, and then we need people to work in our restaurants, in our hotels. Transportation is key. And then there has to be a comprehensive plan. We must develop a comprehensive plan to address the transportation issues, because I believe that it takes too long for us to get from one point to the other.
Well, thank you for that. I think we should bring you back as the campaign develops. Was that okay?
Oh,
and so
of
you could talk
course,
about
of
what you've
course.
done and where
Yes.
you're at.
May I say something else?
Absolutely,
Okay,
please
so
do.
I'm reaching out to everyone who's watching. I'm looking for volunteers, because when we run, you need volunteers, you need money, you need resources. So if you're watching, if you're a high school student, you would like to learn, and you'd like to serve just like me. I started at a very young age. Please reach out, because we need you.
There you go. So let's go ahead, and if you live in District 2, Miami-Dade District 2, Commission District 2, please consider Marleine Bastein for your next commissioner. Please give her a look. Remember, at the end of the day, we need public servants that want to work for you. Often we look at the politicians as being self-serving, disingenuous, but you have a public servant who's been working for you for better part of 3, almost 4 decades, right?
4 decades.
Very, very important. With that, I am Robert Asencio. Please let us know what your thoughts are. Share this video and look forward to seeing you with next interview. Thank you.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Bonsoir.
Et muchísimas gracias.